kidding. I'm kidding. Marokazam, kidding. Hi guys. Happy Friday? It's Friday. You are mean. Should I shake you? I'll show you mean. Manipulating my emotions. And Rena! Okay. Calm down. First of all, calm down. All of you. Okay? Second of all, hi! Happy Friday! I apologize for being half an hour late. I literally just woke up late. No excuses. I always set an alarm. Overslept. I'm happy to be here. I missed you guys yesterday, but I am so happy I spent the day with my friend. Oh my god, I want to talk about it a little bit. I don't want to give you like just sleep on stream instead. Yee, one day I'm going to. When we get to 1,000 followers, I'm gonna do a 24-hour stream when I'm probably gonna have to sleep on the fucking floor over there. So, anyway, hi everyone. Hello, Maro. Hello, Yee. Hello, Cowardly. Rena, I have an incredible video to show you of one of the most insufferable lady. But this will be after you have to say and talk about. Okay, period. I'm ready. Will it piss me off, or how am I gonna feel? How am I gonna feel? Okay, Lana texted me. I might be changing my knowing Rena, she will be sleeping for 23 of those hours is actually very accurate. If it's on a weekend day for me, like, I will be sleeping more for sure. Anyway, they're doing repo without me again. Is that what's happening? Lana texted me asking how I'm feeling, what are the vibes, and I said I'm down to do whatever. I have to blow my nose, I'm sniffling. But I did like briefly want to talk about what happened yesterday and why I wasn't streaming. Not in detail really. You'll understand why. No crying. I'm not gonna cry. My best friend, so I feel very lucky where I have a best friend at work, and this is I'm down for either. Would anyone in your chat play with? You decide, princess. Okay. So my friend, not last night, but the night before, she sends me these texts. She's like, hey, like, sorry for being MIA. Something really traumatic just happened to me and I don't really know what to do about it. And I was like, are you okay? Like, what's going on? She's like, I know you have to work really early. So I sent you some, like, she sent me some Snapchat videos talking about it, and she was like, I don't want you to open those before work. I want you to open them after work because I don't want you to like get upset, like get triggered by it or anything like that. And I was like, okay, that's really thoughtful, but like, are you okay? Like, if it's something that needs to be helped, like if she needs help right now, like I want to help her now, right? Hang on, I'm blowing my nose. And she was like, no, I'm okay. My family's okay. It just had to do with, girl, just say it now. I know, I was like, in hindsight, like looking back now, I kind of wish she had told me because it was something that I could handle. But she's just, that just shows what kind of person she is. She is just so sweet, and she's like, I don't want you to feel overwhelmed by it. I'm like, okay, girl, it's okay. But not the point. Anyway, I get off of work yesterday and I open these Snapchats, and she's talking about how when she was coming home with her grandparents were driving, and there was a tree in the middle of the road, and they kind of hit the tree, but they're like, oh, what the fuck, like that was so scary. They get out of the car, and then they see on the other side of the road there's a car that had hit the tree to make it fall. So they're like, oh my god, like there's the accident just happened. My friend runs out and is like going to check on the person in the car, and long story short, I'm not going to go into detail about what it was exactly, but she was in this car with a stranger, this man she had never met before, and like he was clearly like very much like it very hurt, and the way she described it was just horrifying. And she was just like, sir, it's okay, like we're like, can you hear me, like we're gonna get someone to help you. And like she was in there as he took one final breath and like died in the car. I should have given you guys a trigger warning that this is like death related. I do apologize. I meant to say that earlier. I'm not really thinking straight. So if that triggers you, please mute me or watch something else for 5 minutes. This is really short. Like I'm almost done talking about it. But she was talking to me about that, how she was just, it's just a crazy situation to be in. That's a lot, holy hell. Isn't that crazy? Like this person who she's never met before, she was in the car with this stranger as they took their last breath. And she's just like, what the actual fuck? Like, how do I process this? And, you know, the ambulance came and it was already too late. And like, at first she just thought like, oh, we got in a car accident. But then the big thing that was like, oh my God, like this person's actually like, they passed away. And so, sorry I missed that part. She was in the car with someone she didn't know. No, so she was driving with her grandparents, and they were on this side of the road going this way, and there was a tree just like in the middle of the road. And so they kind of hit the tree, but not like bad. They were just like, what the fuck? Like there's a tree there. And as she's looking at the tree, she notices on the other side, in the other direction, the reason the tree fell is because a car crashed into it. So she went and got to go check on this person that had just gotten into a car accident, and they didn't make it. It was so she's telling me all this, and she sent me this all in a Snapchat video. And so I call her as soon as it ends, and I'm like, honey, angel baby, how are you? Are you okay? Like, what's going on? She's like, she's already sobbing on the phone. She's like, I'm getting ready for work. And I said, no, the fuck you're not. I didn't say it like that, but I said, I will call out for you. There's no way you can like go to work. And she's like, yeah, I don't think so either. I just don't know what I'm going to tell them. And I'm like, I think you should tell them just exactly what happened and how you can't think straight in this situation where you're just like gonna keep crying all the time. I wonder if it was the result of drunk driving. I'm not sure how someone could drive right into a tree if a tire didn't pop or something. That's what she said. She was like, when she got in the car, she said she didn't smell alcohol. So who knows, like, I don't know how drunk you have to be to like have you smell like alcohol. But she said when she was in the car, she thought of that and didn't notice a stench or anything. But I said to her, I was like, okay, well, let me backtrack a little bit. But anyway, so she was like, I don't think I can go to work. I said, do you want to come to my house? Do you want me to drive to you? Do you want to go to a park? Do you want to go get something to eat? And she said, I think I want to come to your house. And I said, okay, like, I'll come pick you up. And she was like, no, it's okay. Like, I'll drive. So she came here to my house and we just hung out for literally 6, 7, 8 hours. I took her out to dinner. She was like, I don't know if this is bad, but I think I need to have a drink. And I was like, I don't think that's bad. I think you need a drink. So she got a drink. We got dinner. And it was, I think, exactly what she needed. Because the first thing she did when she got here was just like, she's like, is it okay if I just talk about it really quick? And I was like, you can talk about it as little or as much as you want. Like, don't feel like you, like, I said it, I was like, I'm here to help you feel better in any way that is. If you don't want to talk about it and pretend it didn't even happen, we're not going to talk about it. If you want to talk about it and clear your head, we can clear your head. If you want to do something, we're going to do something. So we kind of did a combination of all of that. So yeah, long story short, that is why I was not here yesterday. My friend, who is always there for me, needed me yesterday. So that is wild. She thought she could go to work after that. Like, you just saw a human die in front of you as a result of an incident. That's what I'm saying. I think that the problem, I think, was that she was saying that, so she lives with her grandma. So she was telling me that her grandma was kind of encouraging her to, like, go to work. Like, oh, it's like, just go back to normal kind of vibe. And I was like, no, like, everyone feels differently. And like, she was the one who was my friend was the one who was in the car, who was like, I tried to tell her, I'm like, hopefully this gives you some peace of mind that, like, you comforted this stranger in their last moments. Like, I think about my grandma who was alone when she passed away, and how I so badly wish that she just had, like, anybody, you know? Whereas, like, this stranger was probably just like, I'm gonna die here. And you gave them a sense of comfort about it. Did the local news report it happening? I don't know. She said, I asked her, I was like, are you gonna look this person up? Are you gonna try to, like, you know, figure out who it is? She's like, I want to. She said she wants to look it up. I haven't looked it up, but she definitely, like, she told me, like, they had to do a police report and all these different things. But man, it was just so, like, you know that you can get in a car accident, right? That is probably the most dangerous thing we can do every day, is drive our cars, right? You know? And I think just for, like, for her to witness that, like, that, I don't know. I can't even put it into words. I'm really glad she took me up on the offer to not fucking go to work and to, you know, try to talk through it and clear her head a little bit. And it's just crazy. And even though it was a stranger, like, she said she never even saw his face, like the way he was in the car, and she didn't, like, touch him or anything. But she said she, like, touched his body, like, when she was, like, saying, like, sir, it's okay. Sorry if that's, like, super heavy and, like, super, it's super heavy and super crazy. We just thought this could be, like, a lesson in, I have no idea how this man crashed, but maybe he was on his phone, maybe he was driving drunk, maybe something ran out in front of him. Whatever it is, we can't be taking our lives for granted. We need to be more careful when we're driving. Like, I drive to work late a lot. Like, not late, like, I'm never late when I'm clocking in, but, like, I'm zooming, and I need to not do that. I need to give myself an extra 5 minutes, because that can make a huge difference. The other thing I just want to emphasize is, like, being there for a friend when they need it. Like, I would have even called out of work if she needed that, because I just can't imagine how she was feeling, you know? Be driving a box of fiberglass and metal that can crush and destroy the things inside. That's exactly it. And just, like, she said, like, all of her senses were heightened, like the sense of sound, like she heard him, like the breath that he took, like, is like, she's like, it keeps replaying in my head, and like the smell of, like, the tree, and like just all these different things. It's crazy. Did she stay through all to be documented by authorities and the scene to be cleared. She did. I think she had to. She was coming home from a trip. She was coming home from the airport, and I'm like, sweet girl, like you were driving home and like hoping to get in your bed and just fucking go to sleep, and like that happens. She said she was there for like 2 or 3 hours or something crazy. It's just crazy. Maybe like 2 hours. I don't know. Anyway, long story short, I can't imagine how she felt. I'm gonna see her again tonight. I'm going with this friend to the house party I was talking to you guys about. So she's gonna come over to my house again at like 7 o'clock. So we got a good like 3 hours. Not gonna lie, I don't really want to go to the party, but she does, and so I want to be there for her. She turned into Daredevil. I don't know what Daredevil is. Like Cowardly says, I would thrive as a being blind and having enhanced sense of smell and sound. I've never heard Cowardly say that. I've never heard that one. Anyway, I hope that wasn't too much for you guys. Like, I just can't imagine how she was feeling, honestly. Hang on, I'm also texting Lana. Geek with Mickey. Oh, like I would thrive XX. I understand, yes. He would thrive in any setting. Okay, I have to sneeze again. Anyway. How are you guys? I think I might play Peek with Mickey and Lana. I don't know why I just said Mickey to start. I just texted the name Mickey to Lana. So hopefully we'll do that. I just Daredevil is Matt Murdock, who got chemicals splashed in his eyes as a kid and was left blind. He was given enhanced hearing and smell. He can hear things from miles away. Yep. That's my friend. But yeah, she just like... I'm so glad we hung out. We went to get food. We talked for a long time. She's studying for a test that she had to take today, and she passed, so I'm excited for her. And we made some buttons. It was just a good time. I think she needed oh yeah, I'm gonna link the video to elevate the mood. Okay, I'm ready. I'm blowing my nose. I can already see the title. Karen has a meltdown in Starbucks because the... Oh, fuck, no! Maro Kazam! Oh, God. Because the barista forgot to call out Charlie Kirk's name. Oh, God. Okay, I'm ready. My freaking Stream Deck. I called it the right thing this time. It's still not working. I kind of want Lana to watch it too. Should I wait? Because I'm going to stream with Lana. Should I wait? Okay. I will wait. Let me get her. I want to get her reaction. Right next to her. I'm gonna say, hey. I say, wait, she texted me. Hell yeah, habibi. Why did I say it like that? She says, hell yeah, habibi. And I said, as you would expect, Hassan watched it. This lady went live on Facebook to document the incident. They were 5 parts. Fucking bitch. I can already tell I'm gonna hate this woman. Was caught off guard when she turned the camera around. This woman is a fucking loser. Ma'am, this is a Starbucks. She said Habibi. Did I say Habibi? There's a bunny in a stroller. Okay, that being, I also wanted to add to what I was saying earlier is that I had, oh yeah, no, she did say, yeah, it's Habibi. She said Habibi. Habibi. My fucking cracked ass screen. She said it. That's exactly what it said. You're so right. My screen looked horrendous just now. Don't call me Milky, you pervert! Hey, she's reading. Is Lana reading my special messages? Kidding. Okay, I have Lana pulled up on my screen. I'm gonna do collaborate. She's doxing you. How do I forget how to do anything actually. Invite guest. Lana. Yes. Send invite.